This is the Hyundai Ioniq 6, the second vehicle to join Hyundai's all-electric family after the Ioniq 5. It'll be coming to Australia in the early part of next year, priced from around about $60,000 to $80,000. Now, even though this car has only just launched here at its international debut at the Busan Motor Show in South Korea, I was given an opportunity to drive this car not just in full camouflage, not just at the Nanyang Proving Ground, but also out on the public road. Driving out of Hyundai's high-security Nanyang Proving Ground in a fully disguised prototype feels, I'll be honest, a little peculiar. It's a rare privilege to drive something that hasn't yet been fully revealed. But this short drive on public roads in South Korea allowed a fascinating first glimpse of what we can expect from the second car in the Ioniq family when it arrives in Australia in 2023. The Ioniq 6 has a lot in common with the Ioniq 5, including its eGMP electric platform, choices of rear or all-wheel drive, and similar pricing, with a range somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000. But the second model in Hyundai's electric-only family takes the baton from the 5 and advances the EV cause even further. Hyundai claims the latest Ioniq drivetrain has made significant improvements to efficiency. So it's with a more gentle foot that I negotiated the short test route to see if those claims are correct. Also like the Ioniq 5, regenerative braking is offered in 4 levels. In the least intrusive, coasting on overrun fails to get even close to the claimed figure of better than 14 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers, with a disappointing 18 kilowatt-hours. But on the return journey, the maximum I-pedal mode is engaged for full single-pedal driving. With aggressive deceleration now possible and the brake pedal not once required, the arch-profiled sedan's efficiency dramatically improves. Despite some traffic and a complete lack of local knowledge, the Ioniq 6 reports an impressive 14.3 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. It seems Hyundai's lengths to build a more efficient powertrain are paying dividend, but it wasn't easy. Firstly, Hyundai's insistence on referring to the Ioniq 6 as an electric streamliner isn't completely without reason. With a drag coefficient of just 0.21 CD, it's one of the slipperiest cars ever made, while its specially developed tyres are dedicated to the model, reducing losses even further. During my time with the car, not once did the levels of traction suggest the rubber was compromising on grip or feel to save a few electrons. Then there's the power management system itself. Its inverter and cooling system has been refined, minimising the amount of energy that all EVs inherently waste in the journey from battery to wheels. The result is a car that can go up to 610 kilometres, one of the longest ranges of any EV, from a 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery, which certainly isn't the biggest in the game. While our car didn't quite make that claimed efficiency figure, it's worth mentioning that it did come close, and it was achieved when fitted with the larger 20-inch wheels, not the smaller, more efficient 18-inch versions, the standard side mirrors, not the cool digital units required for the lowest drag, and while wrapped in a disguise, which certainly wouldn't have helped aerodynamics. The brief lap in Hyundai's latest EV has left me wanting much more, and the first impressions of this intriguing EV are encouraging and resoundingly positive. But a real-world road test appears to prove one of the most important and interesting truths surrounding electric transport. The path of progress in the EV world is not simply a matter of building increasingly large batteries to boost range and performance. That strategy leads to a world full of very heavy electric cars that expend much of their energy simply hauling the mass of the cells. Instead, the Ioniq 6 proves that efficiency is the key, and using the available energy more wisely leads to a much brighter electric future and the silent way forward.